Now, the vote is very different from the last time. This time around, as right-wing parties have climbed up in opinion polls. What are some of the main concerns for German citizens? And what are businesses or the markets expecting? For more on this, we're joined by DW's Wada Imran from Berlin. Thanks, Wada, and good evening from Delhi. Give us the latest. What are you expecting come Sunday and beyond?
Hi, thanks for having me. Yes, this is a big election for Germany as the mainstream parties like the CDU, which was Angela Merkel's party, and the SPD, which is current Chancellor Olaf Scholz's party, and the Greens race to secure a spot at the top. Far-right AfD is polling currently as number 2. So Germans will head to the polls on Sunday to vote, and we expect clarity by Monday itself. It seems the most likely outcome will be another tough coalition here in Germany. All signs and surveys are pointing to a conservative-led coalition, which will see the CDU on top, but needing the support of others to form a proper government. This will be a big task because these big parties disagree on some of the most fundamental aspects, like the debate yesterday, which was about whether combustion engine cars should be banned or not. None of these parties want to work with the far-right AfD. So for now, it seems the far-right party will not be making the government. But we will definitely see negotiations and talks, which might take months to decide. The last time it took 3 months from the vote to a coalition to be formed and for Olaf Scholz to be named Chancellor.
Right. Now, Wada, let's talk about the voters. What are the priorities of the citizens? What are they looking for in the next government?
Yes, there's a long list of priorities, but the economy has been a top concern. According to a new survey, voters in February prioritized security and peace as their biggest concern ahead of going to the polls. The economy was a very close second, and social justice and equality was third. Migration is still a very hot topic here, but I think recent geopolitical events like US President's comments on Ukraine, potential threats from Russia have reactivated security concerns. But if we go and look into the nitty-gritty, some of my colleagues have been traveling around Germany and spoke to families in the eastern state of Thuringia, for example, and people there are still very much concerned about working reduced hours on reduced pay. There are job cuts even for the most skilled educated engineers. There is little to no support for single parents. So these are some of the very important concerns that we've been hearing out of the eastern part of the country. Over in Munich, the concerns range from housing concerns because of very high prices for apartments, lack of investments in infrastructure, and these seem to be the things that people there are going to vote off of. Either way, everyone across the country agrees that the salaries are not enough to cover the high cost of living. So regular voters are hoping for some relief from the next government on these crucial areas of concern.
So plenty of discontent went out at the polls. Thank you for joining us for the moment from Berlin, Wada Islam.